Control is the newest game by Remedy, the studio that brought us Alan Wake and Max Payne. You play as Jessie Faden, a young woman who had a brush with the supernatural in her past. She goes to the Federal Bureau of Control for answers and gets sucked into a broader conflict between humanity and an extra-dimensional force called the Hiss. Like Remedy's other games before this, Control is a third-person shooter. The ammo system is actually really neat, which isn't something that always happens. What it does is your gun regenerates bullet supplies over time, and combat generally is supplemented with psychic powers, such as an incredibly satisfying telekinesis ability. This is good news for anyone else who, like me, has fond memories of the PS2 game PsyOps. I'm infatuated with this game's style and tone, and how it borrows a lot of aesthetics from SCP and the X-Files. I'm really curious about Jessie's past, and would love to play more to unravel the mystery. See if you feel the same way by the end of the first hour. Alright, I've put an hour on the clock, and let's go.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Good start.
You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing.
Oh, and if you're wondering, I'm playing this in the PS4.
It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different. For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
The prison movie is Shawshank.
All a lie. Something to distract us from the truth.
That wasn't clear to you?
They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
That's Jessie. Jessie Control.
Why did you bring me here?
Hello? Anyone here?
Yeah, I see it. But what is it? I can feel it. It resonates. The things you show me, my friend, I forget. It's all in my head. There's no you, right?
Let's see.
Where's everybody? I need someone to point me in the right direction.
Prohibited items. Weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils. anything considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. So good. All right. Feel kind of weird just having her sprint around like that, but okay. Can't even bring in number 2 pencils. I like that.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
That's our low-res founder.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
This place is dead. The shark and his, although secure, permission to, following basic protocol, shoot to kill. The shark and his... ... As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact so-and-so. That wasn't worth reading. They're just like us. They do paperwork too.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
I don't know
But
what
that
language
said,
or accent that
I
is.
know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him. The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Wait, was the building reconfiguring itself? Stop pandering to me, Sam Lake.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
This bureau. What are those containers?
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
This is your ritual/challenge. You must choose to be the chosen
Look at this
one.
place. Where am I?
Huge inverted pyramid. All none of the above. This does control very similar to Alan Wake. What is that? That's a cool visual effect. The Astral Plane Challenge.
The same gun.
Control the gun /mouse.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Okay. It regenerates ammunition automatically. That's an interesting system. So there's no reload. That's more than just a punch. She's doing like a little key blast. Chi blast. Sorry, all the Dragon Ball I watched is coming through. Oh, they have guns too. Somebody gave them the guns. We wield the gun, you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right
Is he in the
after
gun?
the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what?
It's breathing.
I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
So I've got an object of power. And my objective is still to proceed further into the Bureau. Big map. Whoa.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Okay.
Get the fuck away!
Hissguard. Undefined reading. What's that? Big SCP vibes. Oh god, the chromatic aberration on that dust. Yay. Approved terminology reminder. Words phrase to use in the service of his or her country's regret, proud, pride, will be remembered. Words or phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Internal lockdown in effect, okay. The gun isn't enough. Yeah, that's locked down as well. Trench. I am not to be disturbed. So I guess Trench is the director that I replaced. Is there anything I can do in here? Doesn't seem to be. Oh well. Nothing there. There's a waypoint out and around this way, it looks like.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline. Okay.
I'm loving these environmental destruction effects. Can I take cover? Yep, the shooting in this feels pretty good. Yeah, and I just do not have any of the clearance necessary to understand what's dropping.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your
Okay.
enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
They're chanting in unison. Something visitor evaluations. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? Ways to send them out. If their answers seem, let's say, suspicious, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within acceptable range of deviance, then blank immediately. Remember, there is no such thing as too suspicious. So if people walk in off the street in the most populous city in America, there's no such thing as too suspicious. I don't want to play the music for too long. It's like the astral plane is invading. Like, this geometry doesn't make any sense here. And that inverted pyramid is the board, right? Oh shit, grenade. Some kind of soundstage down here.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Alright. Pop out this guy. It is a little strange / frustrating that there's no... oh, I can duck. That's good. I'm gonna say, it's been about 10 years since Halloween came out. You'd think they would have a cover system. Alright, that ranger seems to be bad news. So let's shoot him while moving to different cover. Health motes, I think. No, and well, yeah, they give you some health, desperately not enough.
The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our.
Those grenades out. Let's see. Ranger second class, Pulaski. Shit.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading them.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
So yeah,
Shit. You did it.
that didn't belong here.
We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming
The
out.
memo got out that quickly?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in
From behind the
full
poster.
lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition.
Did we interrupt your
Trench
game of
is
laser
no
tag?
longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long.
The one you're ahead of now.
But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
The bureau you're ahead
Yes.
of right now.
I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Could have put a stretcher under her or something. Burr? Where'd they go?
The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Maybe the hiss was afraid of you getting to all of it.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there.
Okay. I don't think we're looking for the sector elevator. Over here, cafeteria, nostalgia, communications, dead letters.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
You've always been the new you. Who is Tomasi? No clearance. Let's see here, travel costs. Okay. That's a really cool effect. I think this big doorway is important.
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Alright, I need to close the distance just a little bit. So how do I get through that hiss barrier? Something is trying to talk to me. Havana summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Blank deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been blank. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise. This is based on a real thing, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for blank minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off and embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file AI-85 for details. Huh. So it wasn't so much a sonic weapon as it was a psychically charged cowboy boot. Is that some kind of coral growing in here? Oh, Jesus. Okay, I don't think it wanted me to do that. Oh, and I'm all the way back here. Wow. Okay, trigger that.
Overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Oh, good. They're not making me fight again. Okay, let's get to the shelter once more. Enough room for 6 whole people? Unstable area notice. Due to recent fluctuations on the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. That means low possibility of unanticipated building ships. Fuck yeah. Man. I'm a mark for that shit. I'm a mark. Okay, is there something that I can shoot? Ooh, I don't know how I'm gonna get out. Okay, let's see if the map has anything to say to me. I need to go north. Here we go. Better. What's in here? It's got some aura. And he's healing. Shit. Guys, bad news. Fuck. Man. Okay. Avoiding the shotgunner now, if I can help it. Yeah, so you really have to hit them when they have that shield. Makes everybody else seem injured. They drop very quickly, though. Shit. Give me your healing motes. Good. Okay, more of them. What's up with all that camera equipment around here? This does look like photography lights to me. That might be what they want you to think. But then again, I am they now. Love it, love it, love it.
Communications. We're on the right track.
House memory. I'm collecting conceptual materials. Bathrooms. Pneumatics, okay. Again, more of these containers.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Okay, is it tracking me? Okay, gonna make a dash for that. Nope, no way up. Shit. Okay, crossover on the catwalk here. Okay. Seems dangerous to get that close to it, but alright. What is it? It's a floppy disk. To gain launch or telekinesis?
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Yes. Oh, that feels really good. And I'm out on the astral plane again. Thingamajig. Oh, that's a particular thingamajig. Let's see. ability gift or yeah, this is a very satisfying telekinesis battle. I am unstoppable until I run out of TK juice. Where'd you come from? You must stop or mute them, director.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Here they go. Alright. Let's get up there and deal with that shotgunner because they are no joke. But then again, neither am I. So she found the object of power and used her powers to bind its anomaly to herself. So she carries the floppy disk and it gives her mind bullets. They're pretty generous with the power. Oh, shit. It might be worth using a... What did I say about being unstoppable? Oh, weird. It, deposited me back out here. Okay. Comms department, I'm sure those enemies will still be there. I'm not sure how this checkpointing works, if I'm being totally honest with you. It's not as harsh as it seems. When there's no immediately telekinesisable thing, you just yank chunks out of the wall. I like that quite a bit. Let's
Emily
see.
said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Ooh, that's a lot of blood.
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby.
Hey,
must open
friendly
the door.
clearance level. That's different.
They can fly now.
Defeat
Great.
his corrupted Tomas. It's a hell of a mailroom. I like how out of control his flight seems. That's really good animation. Oof. Okay, back to the mailroom. Let's see if we can take this guy out.
They can fly now. Great.
Okay, so he seems to be pretty much resistant to having stuff telekinesis into him. But I don't think his goons are. Yeah, they... Oh. Okay, let's do it now.
They can fly now. Great.
Let's see, can I get up here and get any kind of advantage on him? Fuck. Apparently not. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay, this isn't going terribly. Okay, I don't like how close he's getting. So that's why the mailroom is so nice.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Okay, well, we're at about an hour, so that's going to be it. This is good. I want to play more of this. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to get access to these a little bit early, go to patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv. Any patrons get them early. Otherwise, though, I'll be back next time. Be sure to tune in to my live streams on the weekends, Friday and Saturday. Always a good time. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.